good morning, buongiorno, bonsoir. Welcome to Life Lessons Straight Up with a Twist. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited and grateful that you are here with me today. Now, as a reminder, this podcast is unedited because life is unedited. As always, we'll get started with a question, and whatever activity you engage in for self-reflection and introspection, please feel free to do. So whether that's writing in a journal, recording yourself speaking, saying the questions, and then recording yourself saying the questions, saying the answers out loud, do whatever works best for you. So today's first question is, what is my primary motivation for living an extraordinary life? What is my primary motivation for living an extraordinary life? So as I reflected myself on this question, my answer was actually very clear. It came to me very clear. My primary motivation for living this extraordinary life that I get to live is death. So I've had a lot of death in my family. I've lost family members from 0 all the way up to 90. Death is something that is always at the front of my mind every single day. So I'm not one of those people that has this false belief that I'm going to live until I am, 100 or whatever age. I don't want to live until I'm 100, but whatever. The point is, what has occurred in my life has created the understanding or the beliefs, if you will, that every single day is precious. So my primary motivation being death is not to be morbid. It's one, to be realistic. But two, I use that to say today could be the last day. So let's make it count. Whoever I need to call to tell them I love them, I call them. Whoever I need to go see, what do I, the things that I want to do, I don't put off. So each and every day I live life on purpose because I know that today could be my last day on earth. So that is my primary motivation. All of the things that, the questions that I ask myself, like, what do I want to learn today? What do I want to do today? Who do I want to be today? That's where all of this comes from. That's why I do everything that it is that I do, from this podcast to, just going out in the world, smiling at people, encouraging others, empowering others to do what works best for them and really live life on purpose. So this is going to be the only question for the podcast today, because this is a deep one. And I really want you to take the time and the space to really explore this. So if this is a question that you kind of feel like you need to ask yourself on a few different days in maybe a few different environments, please take the time to do that. Because once you really discover what your primary motivation is, and another word for this could be drive, right? What drives you to really go throughout your day, the passions that you want to pursue, the people that you want to help, the things you want to learn, like what is that motivation, right? That primary motivation that no matter what, you're like, this is why I do what I do. This is why it's worth it. So that is the question I had on my heart today. A really, really short, but hopefully poignant episode for you. And really take some time with this one. Give yourself some grace as well. We are here to ask these questions with grace and curiosity, right? Not judgment. We're not here to judge ourselves. We get enough of that in outside in the world. So this is a place where this vessel, I'm pointing to myself. I know you guys can't see me, but this is a place where we trust ourselves, right? We're curious. We're here to learn deep, dig deep into who we are and really be able to share who we are with the world, right? So that's the question I had on my heart. Thank you so much for listening. Please rate, review this podcast, and share this. If this is helpful for you, it's probably going to be helpful for someone else. And until next time, take care.